I'm just so happy to be in the real studio. I don't know what to do. Okay, but all right, y'all. We here. We back at home. There's no place like home.
No place like
So
home.
we are at Nice Media's
Yeah.
recording. So I'm super excited about that. We've been some places. We've been in the
Ooh-wee.
trenches doing content for
No,
real.
for real.
So tell us what you got in this bag, Ed.
So we got some Chef Montreal at Liquor Basket. So I'll let you do the honors to open it up because I know you're hungry.
I'm sorry, but it's been such a long day. My day started at 6 in the morning, and man, they end after this recording because I'm definitely going home and going to sleep. Okay, so is this like a vegan cuisine? Like, what's the vibe?
Yeah, so this is all vegan, you feel me? So we got some chickpea sandwiches, and then I got vegan wings
You
with
just vegan
vegan mac.
anything.
Why does anything? It's
Because,
vegan.
like, you're really like a vegan junkie. If you were to ever transition, I think that you would be like a junkie of vegan
What that look
food.
like?
You just eat all of the garbage, like vegan food. I mean, but slow progress better than no progress. I'ma steal your barbecue sauce because I'm starving. I don't really like ketchup.
So my vegan
It really don't
success not
count.
enough.
No, you know.
So so you pushing this veganism on
I
people,
am.
and then as soon as they go vegan, it's still not enough.
I'm me. I'm always gonna be a tough critic. Like that's
Okay.
just who I am.
Okay.
That's the businesswoman in me.
Got it.
I'm just
Got it.
always gonna give you ways to improve and come back. A bigger, better Ed, basically. So once you cross into the vegan threshold, then only then, once you become a vegan junkie, then I'm gonna talk junk like, oh my
Right.
goodness, all you eat is vegan junk. And then, you'll be
Wow.
like, you know what, you right. Let me move on up, elevate as a high value black man.
As a high value black man.
Yes, elevate into a high value black man. And then, we'll watch the evolution. You'll go maybe raw vegan. I honestly don't see raw vegan as vegan like 30.
Even yeah.
I just don't see it for you. I'm being optimistic though.
Yeah. Me either.
You like disgusting food too much. Mm, I don't know. But this is the chickpea sandwich. I always get this.
I was just
And
about to say, have you had that before?
I have, and I feel like every time, no shade, he make it different, so I never know what to expect.
Ah, okay. That's interesting.
hmm
This vegan
But
mac is pretty good.
see, like sometimes he put a million of the. Wow, now I'm making a mess.
First bite.
Cause it's just so much. I don't know, but that's no shade. What is this?
This is the vegan ranch, homemade in house. So go ahead and try
Some
that out.
stuff you just should not want vegan. I'm absolutely not.
What's wrong with vegan
I don't like
ranch?
regular ranch. I'm not gonna eat. He want me to be a foodie, y'all, so bad. I'm not a foodie. I do not eat
What?
everything.
That's crazy.
My playlist is very much still. We still here with it. Like it's only certain stuff I'm gonna eat as a vegan. Either way, like all of this, I'm never doing that. No. So have you had this before? Well, you've had Chef Montreal, but not this food, right? So what do you normally? Well, this your first time trying this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what's the vibes? What's the rating?
It's
Is your
crispy.
food? What is that? A mushroom?
Yeah.
Interesting.
These are the fried vegan wings.
Mushrooms.
So yeah, mushrooms.
Only non-vegan say fried vegan wings. Like it's a mushroom.
That's crazy.
Y'all really try to dress stuff up. It's a mushroom, and he deep fried it.
Is that how vegans sell their products by disguising it as something else?
Very much so.
Is
And
that is that like an insult to say though?
it is. I don't like it. I don't. That don't taste like chicken. Do it.
No.
Why would they call it chicken?
Right.
To delusionally force y'all to believe, oh, this is just like chicken. No, I'm not about to lie to y'all. It's no mushroom I've ever tasted. I'm like, oh my goodness, that tastes like. No, it don't taste like chicken. You are eating a dead animal. It's nothing you eat about to taste like chicken, bro. Come on now. No, you're not about to saute, deep fry, triple batter no mushroom and make it a chicken. Like impossible. Y'all gotta be so for real. So no, it don't taste like chicken, but it's not bad. I feel like they could sell vegan stuff as vegan stuff, and it don't have to be oh, this tastes like chicken. Oh, this tastes like a burger. No,
Yeah.
I've never ate a black bean patty and been like, oh, this tastes like a burger. Never. It's not. What are you doing?
I'm trying to see what this ranch tastes like. Like, it don't have a actual flavor to it, if that makes sense.
Most vegan stuff don't.
Like it tastes like water almost. Like just like
I'm sure it's a
seasoned
water base. Seasoned water is inside. What?
Like it's like I want to taste vinegar in it, but I don't.
Is vinegar vegan? Maybe by accident. But why do you want to taste vinegar? Yeah.
Because like part of me feel like I taste vinegar in it, but I don't.
I hope not. Mm-mm.
I don't know. But the mushroom.
What's the vibe? Is it chicken?
You say it's a chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, far from it.
Is it good?
It's not disgusting. It could use some flavor. Oh.
So what's the rating? We need a rating. What about the mac and cheese? Vegan mac is never good to me. I don't care what y'all do. It's not that girl like y'all think it is.
It's not, but I know this is probably the close name. I'm not gonna say close name I'll get to mac. But I feel like when it comes to vegan mac, not a lot of people can do it okay. This is pretty okay. So I get them points for that.
I had one really good vegan mac.
From where?
Sunny.
Oh my god.
Y'all can't get into that if y'all in Michigan watching she in Miami-Dade 305.
She be everywhere.
Really? She
Everywhere
international.
Detroit making them oxtails. Like,
yeah, I've been begging her to send us.
no, for real. Like,
she want to come cooking with us. We gonna see. But she makes some really good vegan mac. His is okay, but
yeah.
I'm no shade. His is like, if Sunny is in Miami-Dade and I can't get a bowl of hers, I eat that for Thanksgiving.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like that's a compliment.
Yeah, like I wouldn't go without vegan mac.
Mm-hmm.
I would go to him for sure. I'm not gonna make it myself because we know I did that on Thanksgiving. It was, oh my god, gross. Worst thing I ever tasted on the vegan side of things. And that's saying a lot because when it comes to vegan cooking, I be whipping in the kitchen.
I'm about to say, what's the first thing you ever made vegan? Like, what's the first actual meal you ever made that was vegan?
I don't know. Let me think. Oh, the soul food. I did assist with cutting up the veggies in the vegan retreat.
That's
when I met Sunny.
That is not what I asked.
Let me see. Maybe pancakes. I think when I came home, I went to sleep. I woke up and I made vegan pancakes. So yeah, for the kids to like ease them into it as we purge the refrigerator. So. Pancakes, hash browns, and they was mad they couldn't have eggs. So.
All right.
Cause y'all always been like a full breakfast mama. They make hot breakfast, but it just look different now.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, but yeah, that was my first meal, I think, and then my favorite meal. Vegan tacos. That's my go-to. Like, look, I don't know what Mexican restaurant or what Taco Bell want to do with my vegan tacos, but they really not even chef's kids. They like ordained from the above. That's, I don't know. My vegan tacos is better than like any food y'all have ever eaten.
Okay, let me ask you this. Last time we made the vegan tacos.
What about it?
We didn't, you feel me? We didn't melt the cheese all the way.
I did that.
And that's all about actually about how was it yesterday?
Delicioso.
It did it when you mixed it in the
yes,
meat?
It was really. I really, really loved that taco yesterday. And I added pico de gallo because, I was like in the grocery store just picking stuff up.
Pico de who?
Pico de gallo. Or
de gallo?
Yeah, something. I don't know what it is. We are like fully American over here, so I don't know what it's called. But whatever that is, it's kind of spicy. Mm-hmm. So when I added it to my taco, it was like, I'm thinking it's just tomato, so I added like too much. So, and this is like why I don't do content, y'all, because I put that taco in my mouth and was like, with the camera on, I wanted to scream so loud when I started. I said, "Oh hell no! Like what? What's going?" Because I don't like spice for real. So that was like real brave of me. But I didn't know it was spicy. Like if I'd do that, I'd put maybe 1, 2 tomatoes, or better yet, I probably wouldn't even grab that. I'd just grab some diced tomatoes because I like to make my vegan food look pretty to encourage y'all to eat fresh. Not like Subway.
I was about to say like
no,
Subway.
not like Subway the vegan way. Eat fresh like fruits and vegetables.
Subway today.
Ugh. Why are you keeping them open?
I rarely eat it, but I really wanted some cookies.
What?
Like most of the time, I go and get Subway is really because I want cookies, and I'm just happy to get a sub. But them cookies go crazy.
No,
I don't think they vegan though, so
they're not.
yeah. I tried to look at the recipes online because they don't got them all like on the package. But
Why are you looking at recipes? You want to be a chef?
nah, I'm trying to think about all the stuff I could eat once I fully transition.
Right. So what that look like? So what's like, yo? What is your journey? Why you keep eating vegan stuff? Like you keep playing. I hate people that like dibble and dabble in veganism. This is a lifestyle. This is not no trend. This is not no y'all can just jump in and out. Either you coming or you not.
Can we talk about it not being a trend? Because I feel like right now it's really becoming a trend.
It is, but I'm not mad at the trend. I'm just like, what happened when trend is over? Are y'all gonna keep this lifestyle up? That's where I'm at with it.
And I'm kind of mad I started this journey while the trend. I started right before the trend. Let me make that known. But you feel me? On the outside looking in, it will definitely get disguised as you feel me hopping on the trend. But I do really want to do the studies, do the research on why you should become vegan. Because originally we were vegan. We wanted to eat cows and pigs, and the swine is the nastiest animal alive. First off, I haven't ate pork in the last 3-4 years. I wanted to start with giving up red meat. That was before I met you though, and you told me just go ahead and give it all up. So
very much so. Ain't no supposed to do it. Watch your documentaries, and then you'll be like, that's what's gonna get you cold turkey. That's why I feel like most people are scared to watch them or more. Like it's literally grown people to be like, no, I'm not watching that, Amber. I already know I'm gonna have to do something, but I'm gonna have to change.
yeah,
I'm gonna have to. I can't sit with that once I see that. Once I really get into it, and that's where I was at with it. Because I feel like for the most part, I was like semi-healthy, but I do feel like being vegan is like a difference. And like, I'm not even really as healthy as I aspire to be as a vegan. I'm like 50-50 a vegan junkie. I could be considered like to the raw vegan community, I'm like a vegan junkie.
I feel like part of you will always be a vegan junkie just because of how you became vegan. Let's talk about that. Do they know? Do everybody know the story of how you became vegan? Do they know the real story of how you became
What's the real story?
That you was eating bacon cheeseburgers the day before.
not bacon cheeseburgers. It was never bacon cheeseburgers. I was never eating like cheeseburgers. Anyway, like I was eating turkey burgers. I was never eating cheeseburgers. But tomato is all bad. But no, I did go to a vegan retreat. Shout out to Paul. I went to a vegan retreat for 7 days, and it was like imagine Love and Hip Hop, vegan edition, transition to vegans. Whole bunch of strangers, 10 strangers in a house. We had Sunny, which was like the house warden. She was the chef. Shout out to her because honestly, culturally, I probably wouldn't have transitioned had I not met her during that journey because honestly and truly, most of the food on the trip, it was edible. It wasn't nothing that I was thinking like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go back home and make this for my kids. Oh, I'm gonna go back. So the cooking demonstrations with her really helped me like hone in like, oh, she took us to the grocery store. It was like, okay, these are items that I normally see. These are dupes. These are like alternatives that I can swap out for these meat and dairy products I know and love. Cool. So it was like really understanding the process. And I feel like a lot of people need that. So that's why I always be like, when people if y'all ask me 3, 4, 5 questions, okay, man, when you got time to go to the grocery store, we just gonna go to the store. Let's just do that because I can tell you all day till I'm blue in the face. Hey, what's killing you is in the food. You on medication because of the food. I can tell you that all day, but unless you really get in the field, come to the grocery store, you see what the cart look like, you see what the options look like, you probably not gonna care. We don't retain information. unfortunately we live in America, it's a capitalistic society. We don't have the time in the day to process the information, retain it to really think about things. Like life moves too fast. Think about how packed like my schedule is on a daily basis. Like the average adult schedule, especially if you work a 9 to 5, is super packed. You don't have time, and this work is not easily digestible information. If it was, everybody would be doing it. So now we saying it's trendy. It's on the up and up. A lot of people are jumping into it, but we're going to see a decline in the next 2 to 3 years. Like, I feel like during the pandemic, a lot of African Americans became woke in a way that, hey, what's killing us is in the food. Let's, we got to do something about this. We got to change the way, we think. I ain't going to give y'all my Tupac lyrics.
Change the way we eat. Let's change the way we live. And let's change the way we treat each other.
I was just about to say, you sound like Tupac.
Yeah, look, I'm a stand for Tupac Shakur. I really wish that I was like in my 20-somethings in that era. Like, I really think I should have been at the Freaknik. I should have been on my Poetic Justice with Dookie braids, all of that. I should have been in there. But he really, like, if y'all go back and look at some of his old interviews, it's like really speaking to like the culture, and it's stuff that we can still. It's stuff that the scary part about it is this man passed away 2-3 decades ago, and you can bring up some of his old interviews, and I still be listening. I'll be like, bro, we still dealing with that. Like we still live through that. Like I know he never would have thought in his wildest, nightmares that we would still be fighting oppression, pipeline to prison, all these things that he was rapping about. Like, and I'm just like, we haven't come too far. Like the needle really haven't moved, and I think what's gonna take the needle moving is like the younger generation really picking up the torch while the torch still is lit. Yeah. Because I feel like too many times we drop the ball. Unfortunately, in the Black and brown communities, we drop the ball too often. And when we do that, it just kind of like, it set us back. And so I feel like instead of dropping the torch and then somebody got to pick it up, relight it, go through all that work, why we not passing the torch while it's lit? Yeah. Why we not giving this information while we can? So to me, I feel like that's super important for us to like, not only capitalize off this moment, hey, being vegan is cool, it's trendy, but making sure we keep that moment. Making sure that each one teach one, we try to at least reach one with the knowledge of food. Because when I think about like even my relationship with food, it's not the best. And it's like, that's deep-rooted. You can't get rid of that. Like you can't having a bad relationship with food, you got to really do the inner work with that. Like, and even though none of my kids are obese, I realized through this transition, they have a horrible relationship with food. It's a lot of stuff my kids don't eat. It's a lot of stuff my kids won't even try. And I just be like, you have to be hungry. Then that's what really clicked for me. It's like, you would rather starve than eat this. And that's what made me know you really got, it's bigger than just me putting this plate in front of you, forcing you to eat. It's like, this deep root, you conditioned. You've been eating all of this stuff, and it's like you refuse to, and that's what scares me into continuing to go. Because like my household would be like so peaceful if I just started back buying meat and dairy. But I'm like, no, if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. Ooh, so it's easy, everybody be doing it. For real, that's in anything. That's in business. That's in transitioning. That's in becoming a healthy person. That's like, if anything was easy, everybody would be doing it. That's why I'm like, being vegan is cute, it's cool now, but it's only gonna trend for a minute. I'm like, this gonna phase out, and then I want people to still be like, y'all still gonna be like, vegan mamas matter, because they do. I'm still gonna be on the same, like, this a lifestyle for me. It's like, and I feel like whenever you talk about people not having access and knowledge, unfortunately, people of color are always on the receiving end of that. So it's like, if I can't make you vegan, cool. I do want to give you this access and this knowledge. So I do want you, when you do go to the grocery store, you'll be like, oh, well, I know. Oh, well, I can tell. Oh, well, Amber told me this, or I looked up this. And we was talking about that. It led me down this rabbit hole. And so now I know exactly where this come from, so I'm going to choose this. We don't get options in the hood. We don't get options in urban areas. And I think that's the real issue. That's the real elephant in the room, because we don't live in a food desert. And I really wish people would stop saying that. We live in a food swamp. It's like we got a million options and none of them are good. We have, within a 30-mile radius, 8-9 fast food restaurants, chain restaurants in urban areas, and it's not one grocery store. That's a problem. That means you're not even allowing people to wake up and make the decision consciously to say, hey, I want McDonald's. Hey, I want Wendy's. hey, I want to eat this. You literally say, here, this is what you get. And you get what you get, don't have a fit. And I think that needs to be the conversation when it comes to health and wellness versus, here, let me push this cucumber down your throat. Let me throw you these carrot sticks. Let me force this vegan plate down your, throat. And it's like, I want the conversation to shift to, hey, I can't even be healthy in the hood for real. I can't even go to the 3 grocery stores that's on the bus route if I don't got a car and get water. Mm-hmm. I can't even get an apple if me and my kids want an apple, but we don't have that. We don't know what that looks like in urban areas. And I think that's the problem.
Yeah.
So if I could just, get the conversation going around that, my work here is done. And that's what it's really about.
Wow. You got me wanting to put the chicken down. That's crazy.
Now I got you wanting to put chicken down.
For real, like. That hit.
But but yeah, so basically, I don't know. I feel like that's most important with being veganism. Make it really a lifestyle, educate yourself, see if it's something you can do. And you don't gotta go cold turkey vegan like me. It's ghetto. You're gonna waste a lot of money. If you're busy, you're gonna eat out. You're gonna be a vegan junkie, so don't do too much. But I will say, do your research. If you commit to one meatless meal a week, that's reducing the carbon footprint. Look, it don't take much. Little strides like that, then eventually you'll be like, I like the way I feel when I eat this. I like that food is an upper and an energizer for me versus a depressant, deterrent for me. Like, this weekend is a perfect example. I really feel like if I wouldn't have been vegan, I wouldn't have lasted through that whole Saturday. What? I really lasted almost to 8 o'clock without eating at all.
This weekend as in what?
At that horrible place.
I got short-term memory loss. I don't know what you're talking about.
What you did?
A trip.
You can't do so much editing. The event.
What event?
No. The event we went to Saturday.
Oh, the baddies event.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, they had my dog messed up because she was in the trenches, hired on the spot. She was hired for one job, was doing 5.
Man, I was working like a Hebrew slave. We're gonna take it back to before Christ. I worked like a Hebrew slave, and it really showed me exactly why I don't do business in Detroit. So, when y'all don't see me out, that's why. Can't do it. Detroit is probably the worst place to ever do business in the world.
Really?
And that's really what I believe. So it's like, no.
That hurt.
Facts is facts. Like,
yeah. And that's why it hurt, because it's true.
And I do good business. That's the thing. Like, to have me is an asset. I'm really like, I'm a business unicorn. I really should start calling myself. I'm like the unicorn of business. Like,
where did that term come from? I just been hearing people say that, unicorn. Like, they a unicorn for real.
I don't know. I feel like unicorns are so rare.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's a real animal. And I think that's like the point.
Mm-hmm.
Because, it got the little horny thing. It's not like a horse, but it's not a goat. It's like, I think somebody slept with some, like in the ghetto, I think somebody slept with the wrong person. An animal slept with the wrong animal, and then maybe it was one way back in the beginning of time. And then I just feel like they called it a unicorn because they know what to call it. And it was just that one because they couldn't redo it. Because somebody slept with somebody that shouldn't have. There was monkeying around. I'm sorry.
Eat my Mac off that one.
Nothing's not gonna laugh at my joke. It's crazy.
Because when you said that, before I got here, I was gonna ask that because I low-key wanted to say something on that, but I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna ask it because I don't want to get into that on this.
You know what?
On that show.
What? Like, oh my goodness. Nobody like when people do that.
I don't either.
That's like the worst thing to do to people.
Okay. You ever feel like you did to do with somebody that you had no business doing to do it?
Yeah, very much so.
And how did you respond to that?
Ghosted. You too.
Ghosting. How you? But that I guess.
You too. Like, mm-hmm.
What if a dude did that to you, but you was like, you feel me? You thought everything was fine and dandy, and
no, I ain't never. I ain't never.
Like you, before he goes.
No, because as soon as I say that, then it'll be one person in the world at the corner of the earth. It probably wasn't even a memorable experience. Be like, oh no, I did that. I don't like men, yeah. But I don't feel like that's been done to me and I've known it. Like, I don't give that though. Like, even as I'm like thinking, like brainstorming, I feel like it's one loser that really would go them links with me, like toe to toe, like, oh yeah, you know, I ain't you it. And it's like you still punch the air over me. Mm-hmm. So do it really count? You don't hit me up just because you know hit me up. I'm gonna sneak this you on Twitter, like. Mm-hmm. So you pretty much knowing like I'm gonna read you fulfilled. So it's like, that's like the literally only thing stopping you from hitting me up. Like if he could get a bone in through like a friend or something, he would. He actually do all the time. Or like, I don't know, I just feel like I don't ever get like ain't nobody about to cut me off cold turkey. You don't even but I don't have situations that work like that. Mm. Sadly. I wish that I could I really wish some people would leave me alone. And if you watching this, you probably one of them people. But yeah, I do be wishing some people leave me alone, but they just never do. And when people just don't leave me alone, I pick what I give my energy to though. Now I'm on a whole like different wave where I'm like kind of trying to pick my energy. And like even today, like somebody tried to argue with me, like, and don't put me in your content. To think that you would ever make it to a show and a conversation on the show.
Now you think he important.
That's one thing I really want people to stop doing when I'm dating. Even though I really don't have time to date and I actually am not on the dating market right now. Mm. But I do wish the dudes would start saying that, like, don't ever think that you would make it to a social media post, a video. Like, it's never when I tell stories about dudes I mess with, it be like high school, college.
Yeah.
In my grown adult life, nobody is literally worth the mention. Like, be so for real with yourself. If nobody else, be so for real with yourself. Like, seriously, stop playing on my top. But, like, to think you would ever make it to a conversation piece, don't ever play with yourself like that.
That's crazy. Hey, here goes your conversation piece.
Yeah, like, you type.
You made it.
And the person I'm talking about gonna really be thinking that. And I just never want you to feel that way. Like, don't ever play with me. Like, you would never ever take up no space besides this one. You would never take up no space besides this little one. Leave me alone. Oh. But yeah, so yeah, like this. That's like the only time I'm ever gonna bring you up in any like public conversation. Play with your baby mama, not me. But yeah, so and that's my new thing to say. Like, please go play with your baby mama. The way dudes be playing with me, my baby daddy don't even do that. So you can't do that over here. You cannot do that over here. Like, I don't have no baby daddy that's really going toe to toe with me, that's about to argue. Yeah. Like, if you know me and my baby daddy situation, even if you don't, I just don't play that. I don't do disrespect. I don't do the rah-rah. Don't come over here with that. Do not come over here with that. Go see your baby mama with that. Do not come over here with that. I do not deal in chaos. I don't operate in that. We just too old. I just feel like once you reach like 30 and up, play with somebody else. Not me. But yeah. Long story short, I don't really have no bad reviews. I be having all good reviews. Like 10 out of 10. Reviews. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Be trying to spin a block. Try again.
That's funny.
So yeah, but how's your dating life? Because mine is non-existent. I'm a workaholic. I got my little 1-2, but what that do?
Yeah, when we was at the event.
Which one?
Indeed.
We go
In Chicago.
everywhere.
We do.
Okay.
Chicago event.
What's up with it?
Terry said something
What he said?
that really hit me.
What was it?
He said we as men don't realize how much coochie costs. Like for real.
That's such a Terry Bowser thing to say.
But for real, like when he broke it down, it was like not just you feel me, not just dollars, not just taking them out on dates, but like mentally, or
What
you
it
get that
cost
girl
mentally?
pregnant.
What it be causing?
That causes mental stress.
Mm.
That cause for both sides. That cause you feel me. That caused feelings that y'all wasn't ready for. Because here you was going, feel me, doing the do with this girl, thinking it's all fine and dandy. Now she going to sleep thinking about you. Now she waking up thinking about you. Now she thinking, how many other females is he doing this to at the same time as me?
Who be thinking that? I don't know. I just feel like men just gotta be so for real. Nobody is laying in no bed thinking about.
Why they not?
I don't know. I mean,
Why they not?
I just don't see that being a thing.
I don't know.
So you telling me y'all really want women to be up late at night? Like,
I don't want women to, but they do.
all right. So what's the remedy?
Stop having sex.
Oh, so you about to be celibate?
I don't know.
What you don't
For
know?
real, like it costs.
Can you afford it? What's up?
I can't afford it. I don't have the mental capacity to afford it. I don't have enough money in my bank account to pay all these bills and afford it.
All right.
I don't have enough time to afford it.
Really?
I got 2 jobs and a content creator.
Yeah, you really do.
Like,
I even get it.
I really
Hey, you
can't
really do
afford
that
it.
too. This a high value little.
Like there's no currency that I have.
Well, you're not a little man.
that
I
I
told
can
you a high
use.
value little man. You was a grown man. I don't know why, but when I say little, it be like 2,500. That's just what I mean. When I like.
So then in 2 years when I turn 25, your little gonna be 27.
No, because then I'm gonna be 34, so you still gonna be
Exactly.
little bro. You still
See?
gonna be like little Ed.
Lil Ed is crazy. You know I'm a junior for real.
So you been little Ed. Like,
Yeah. I go my
I
dad
was
is like Lil Ed. Lil Ed.
That's really funny because cool, period, junior.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think that it's really good as a young man to know, like, you know, I don't got the mental capacity, I don't got the paper, I don't want to spend no paper on y'all. I'm through with that. So yeah, like,
Yeah.
and I feel like that's a realistic conversation to have when dating, like, what's up, like, and the thing about it is, unfortunately, in our culture, we are the only people that date for love. Oh, I love him, I love her. Other people date, and it's a business transaction. Like, what can you bring to the table? What's your credit score? How many kids you got? What's your debt to income rate? Like, the kind of questions people outside our race ask their mates before their mates are the kind of questions we should be asking. And it's like, the fact that we don't, it really scares me. Because I just don't think I've ever been in love enough to put, like, love over any financial situation. So now I just be looking like, why would I talk? Like, what can you do that I can't do for me? Because we just too old. I just feel like, and not even dating for a reason or a purpose. Well, no, yes, that's me. Like, I want to date intentionally. Like, I feel like I wasted so much time just playing stupid games, winning stupid prizes. You know, like, I just like I wasted too much time just playing. Like, I don't want to do that anymore. Like, I feel like I'm real quick to be like, oh no, this not gonna work. I'm good, love. Like, I don't have time to play no more. I feel like when I was younger, I had time to play with dudes. Now it's like, playtime over. What we doing? Like, it's stuff like I got expensive habits, baby. What's up? Like, what we about to do? Where we going? What's the vibe? So it's different now, and I think like as you grow and scale, and as you like become the high value man you need to be, when you become vegan, that you'll just evolve, and you would just. I feel, and then it's another thing. Like, I don't go looking for mates. I just feel like that's so lame.
Yeah.
What's meant to be a be. If you meant to bump into somebody, if you meant to experience somebody, it'll happen organically.
Yeah.
So if people be like, "Oh, you dating?" No, I'm not actually. I'm just chilling.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Like
I'm vibing. It's like whoever want to vibe, let me know. But for the most part, I'm not like seriously dating. I mean, I don't know. I'm minding my business, drinking water, because that's what I like to do.
Yeah.
So I'm drinking water, minding my business, and really, my dating life just is not your business no more. Because I feel like last time I told y'all my dating business, y'all ran back and thought it was T and it was P, and I'm just like, ugh. And it wasn't even like he wasn't even a major key player in the game, and it's like, y'all really put boy up here, he was so down here.
Yeah.
And I didn't like that. Because it's like, play with your baby mama.
You was about to say something else.
Mind your business. I was about to say something else and I changed my mind for the sake of being just a nice person. I changed my mind. I'm working on me, yeah. Mind your business.
As you should. I feel like we should all work on ourselves.
So what that look like? What you working on? What can we expect? Like, your content been all over the place. So what's up with that? What's the vibes? I'm concerned.
I feel like they gotta watch the next episode to hear about that.
Period. So what's on the next episode?
So next episode,
we in the studio. I'm excited. I don't know.
No, for real. Like, this feels so much better. Like,
we can just do anything. Sky's the limit.
What is that?
I don't know. It was kind of giving like sign still delivered, but I just said, you know. You're a baby. Stevie Wonder is crazy. Like, what? Yeah, we'll have to teach you some music history next time, maybe. That's really, you don't know Stevie Wonder?
I know who Stevie Wonder is, but I don't know that song.
Sign still delivered. I'm yours. Okay. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Have a great day. What's going on? How the hell do you not know it? This boy really, every week I find out he's more of a baby than I thought.